Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy X coming at y'all with a brand new video. As you guys can see, we have the new pink diamond Kevin Johnson. We've also dropped a gameplay on the new Galaxy Opal DeMar DeRozan and the pink diamond LaMarcus Aldridge as well. Links to those will be down in the description down below if you guys want to watch those after this. But Kevin Johnson actually looks insane and could be one of the best 6'1" PGs that we got in the game, just because, I mean, 99 offensive and defensive overall. He's actually an opal, even though he's only a 98 PD. Has 42 Hall of Fame badges that literally cover everything: defense, finishing, shooting. I mean, you can see we got range extender, quick draw, clamps, everything that we would need on a 6'1" PG is definitely amazing. So he definitely has the potential to be one of the, best undersized guards that we have in the game. Because, I mean, look at these stats. The only thing he can't do is play in the post, which we kind of expect. His dunking is, actually kind of insane. It's actually kind of insane. He has a 97 driving. Playmaking is crazy. His defense is really good. Even has some pretty good interior right there, which most undersized PGs don't. So that's definitely a big plus for him. And the speed, ball, and acceleration all being at 98 definitely help him out. For sure think he's going to be one of the better ones. We have to check out some of his animations, and I'm actually going to pull up a spreadsheet that somebody made with all of his animations and stuff so I can check that out. But yeah, let's hop in the freestyle and see how this Kevin Johnson gets on with all his animations and stuff like that. Alright, so here we are with Kevin Johnson, and he does have opal, basically, once he gets up there, because the only things that are low are inside defense and rebounding, which obviously for a PG don't mean anything. And it looks like we're gonna have to see. Oh, he's got jump shot 31, which actually isn't bad. I'm drawing a blank on who else has jump shot 31 in the game. So I'm just gonna do a quick little check. Cards that have jump shot 31. Oh, Jason Richardson, Eddie Jones, Jackson Hayes, JaVale McGee. Cards like that have jump shot 31. So if you guys like the jump shots on those guys, you'll have it right here with the Kevin Johnson card. And it's actually a pretty money jump shot. It feels similar to that of Rudy Gay, but a little bit quicker, and it jumps forward just a little bit more. You guys can see the right side, or the side that they're shooting with, that right side. He's shooting with his right hand, so his right foot actually goes out a little bit farther than it would with somebody like Rudy Gay. So just beware of that. Gonna come back here, check his moving behind the back. Alright, not bad. It's the Kobe moving behind the back that a lot of people actually quite enjoy. He has a good hezzy, so he can do a nice quick shot right there. And actually, so far, I'm thinking that this Kevin Johnson card easily is probably one of the best, if not the best, undersized guard that we have in the game. And really, undersized guard is anybody that's 6'3" and under. But the dunking animations are going to be amazing. That's something that I think really helps. A lot of these undersized guards usually don't have ability to dunk. But if you guys have watched any Kevin Johnson highlights, half of them are him just putting people in a bucket, just insane posters, and he's definitely going to be doing that here. So we got to get some insane dunks along with, his cheesy shooting. Let's check out his off dribble. Oh, Lord, he's got that DeMar DeRozan off dribble. So if y'all like that, this is definitely a card for you guys. I think the off dribble is called Athletic 3. Absolutely love this one. It's just so easy to time because he gets so much space. You guys can easily tell when you should be releasing it. I have a little bit more trouble going to the left with this one than I do towards the right, but it's still pretty easy to time, and still it's just such a nice off dribble. This Kevin Johnson actually has some of the best animations I've seen on a card in a little while, next to DeMar DeRozan. But it's gonna be a fun little game, so let's stop talking and checking all this stuff out and hop right in to the actual gameplay. Alright, so here's the squad we're going up against. Galaxy Opal, J.R. Smith, Kevin Durant, and Lamar Odom. JR versus Kevin Johnson is going to be a pretty good matchup. That's probably what you guys are going to see a lot of the time. We're going to go in, against people, cards similar to J.R. Smith, about 6'6" height, stuff like that. So we can really see how Kevin Johnson is going to get on against somebody of that size. But he's already off-balling. He didn't even take any sort of time to see what we're doing, but easy little behind the back there, and we got 3 points. Nice green light with Kevin Johnson. I said behind the back, we got that little hop step backwards, which is actually pretty cheesy. He's running down a nice little 3, good help defense, but it still goes in by Thon. We obviously have Opal Thon and Opal LeBron in here to help us out with all of this, but whoa, the space that he created on that one. All right, he's starting to step up on us now. Kevin Johnson getting in the paint. Can't get the dunk, but gets the finish over Kevin Durant. I definitely think this Kevin Johnson probably will be one of the better guys because, again, like I said, the main thing that is wrong with a lot of the undersized guards is their ability to finish inside, and he's definitely got it. But going against somebody who's off-balling is, not the most, fun thing to do, especially with somebody who is undersized. It hurts a little bit. I'm not liking his signature style, hopping this way. It just seems to take a little bit too much time. Yeah, right there. You see, he'll do a little hop to the right, and then he has to do another little dribble before he can move. And most of the time, that extra dribble is really going to hurt you. Oof. We couldn't get any space right there because I was messing around with his signature style, trying to just check things with it. So that's really not good. That's when you hold R2 and push the stick. He's just running in a straight line, so we just have to step in front of that with his J.R. Smith. But most of the time, I can do that with other cards and kind of hop around. And even with the LaMarcus Aldridge that we used a bit ago, we were able to do it pretty well. There is Kevin Johnson banging out the 3, 48% contested. White falls. Absolute bull that happens. Kevin Johnson got in the way, but J.R. Smith just finished right over him. Absolutely crazy right there. Gonna have to try to mix something up. He's still, there we go. Now he's starting to press off, and Kevin Johnson gets the dunk over Lamar Odom. Once he starts doing that whole switch, trying to stop, the snatchback threes, we can just keep doing those driving dunks right there. Yeah, Lamar. Oh, Kevin Johnson gets a crazy contest on Lamar, grabs the board. Oof. Oh yeah, we probably should have just keep taking that to the basket, but it's all good. Yeah, so we just got to keep faking him out as he switches. 360 dunk for Kevin Johnson. My man's is trying to switch and play some sort of on-ball, against Kevin Johnson on these pick and rolls, and we just have to wait for those switches because he always makes a pretty bad switch on them. Like right there, he goes again, reverse dunk with Kevin Johnson. He always switches, and during that time has just a brief second where he has to react to where we're going, and has made so far the wrong decisions. And as long as we keep, forcing him to try to decide something, we can react to that and get some pretty nice buckets. And it's so far working pretty well for us. Let's get it back to Kevin Johnson, see what we can do. A few crosses, got the snatch. There we go. Oh, we could have. I was thinking about taking it. Let's have him hop into here. Yeah, now he's stopping the switch, which is interesting because obviously, we've cooked him a few times. Let's call this pick and roll towards the middle, get the bump, and there we go. Green light with Kevin Johnson, 17 points. My man just doesn't know what to do against such a cheesy card, especially somebody who's so small and just killing him. Thon, good block there. Board by Kevin Johnson. Sharpshooter takeover is activated. Stop on a dime and get sent by Kevin Durant because he's a tiny little pup. Here we go. Get that little behind the back, cheesy, going to the basket. Oh, almost had it. He got blocked twice on that. He's still celebrating. My man's just got his shit sent to the 5th row and was doing some crazy Russell Westbrook celebration, which is just unreal to me. He knows where it's going. Still doesn't play him in. Green light off catch. The shot clock cheese is working in our favor right now. This Kevin Johnson card is actually so fun to use. It reminds me of Nate Robinson, like a lot. Like definitely reminds me of Nate Robinson. Just a super fun, shorter card to use, and it's actually pretty sick because he's so cheesy. Oof, look at the separation he's getting on some of these moves. All right, we need to call the pick and roll again. There we go. Slight hezzy. We get the 3 off. That white does not fall. He apparently got a 35% contest on that one there. Going over to LeBron into the corner. Good catch and shoot 3. Okay. We're losing a little bit of our lead. My man's is really trying to cook us right now. J.R. Smith just hit the woe on us. That is absurd. There we go. He's stepping up. Let's fake him out with the hezzy. Get the hop with Kevin Johnson. Not going to work. We'll kick it out to Thon. Come back in. Get it back to him. We'll set this a little pick and roll action here. Oh, it's still not working. Still not working. We're going to have to come up with some more shot clock cheese to finish it off. There we go. Oh, Kevin Johnson gets the white. It does not fall right there for us. We tip the pass. Gotta die for it. Okay, we got it. Gig it out to LeBron. We're all good. Kevin Johnson left alone in the corner. Oh, we can't bang the white. We're trying to get it. We're trying to force too many shots over to Kevin Johnson, and it's definitely, not working in our favor. LeBron on JR, I actually kind of like the matchup, but I'm not liking the Kevin Johnson, so we got to force the switch back. Awful shot there for him. LeBron with the board. Let's get it back to Kevin Johnson. He knows who it's going to. We got to call this pick again, do a little behind the back into it. Got the switch to KD. We can move it over, back to Kevin Johnson. Oof. We're getting stuck at a lot of positions here. Let's just try to move him into the behind the back. Still not working. Let's get it done. We got to finish it off. He's playing up on his Kevin Johnson to the paint and gets the dunk over J.R. Smith. Shot clock cheese. Finishing it off. They got a little bit intense towards the end, but we ended up finishing it out. Kevin Johnson, obviously, because he's only 6'1", it makes it a little bit harder to get some things done with him. But I still think he's a great card, and I still think he's super fun. But there are a lot of better options on the token market. You know, like that Latrell Sprewell, like lamarcus Aldridge on the pink diamond token market. I love this Kevin Johnson card, and as an undersized one, I just do think he's the best one that I've used. But at PG, there for sure are some better options. But as a fun card, you know, you wanted to mess around, bring some fun to this really boring game, this is definitely a card that I would go with and pick up. Like if you guys did enjoy, comment down below what you guys think of this Kevin Johnson card, as well as other gameplays you guys want to see from me today. Check out my Twitch later for some nice little streams over there. Subscribe if you guys are new on that road to 5.9K and then on to 6. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all in the next video.